What's up, YouTubers? Today I'll bring a new deck profile for the brand new Glam Blue deck that's supported from Remy Labris featuring Nightrose. Let's get started right now. Starting Vanguard, we have Gil Shade, I believe that's the name. Has Hollow in skill, and uh, skill is counterblast 1. You can put it in the soul when the attack of your unit with Nightrose's name hits a Vanguard. You can pay this cost, and if you do, choose a grade 1 from the drop zone, call it to R, and that unit gains 3k. So it helps you to get another grade 1, which give you a booster at a 10k power at least. Second skill is drop zone. It's a drop zone ability with GB1. You could soul boss 1, choose a grade 1 with greater rearguard and rest it, and call this to open R as hollow. So you could return this if it's soul blast out or retired it by your opponent. So it's not a big deal, and you could cycle the ability every time you have it on the board. That's why this card is really good. It gives you a nice back row attacker, and it returns the soul that you use. Then moving on, for grade 3 we play Vampire Princess of Nightfall Nightrose. Original Nightrose that we used. Skill is once per turn with GB2. You can put the top 3 card to the drop zone, and when the unit you have is retired to the drop zone, you could pay this cost and bring that unit back to our rearguard circle. Second skill is on stride with counterblast 1. You could choose a card from your drop zone and call it to R, and that unit gains 2k. So for every time you stride, it brings back a unit from the drop zone with extra 2k and hollow it. Let's see. Yep. Our original one doesn't have hollow. So the downside is that when you call this unit out, it doesn't gain hollow. So that's the only downside for this grade 3. But for our next grade 3 is our Vampire Princess of Starlight Nightrose. Our second Nightrose that we got has a hollow ability with also two ability, which is on Vanguard or Rearguard, to be used with once per turn GB2. When your unit placed on another Rearguard from drop zone during your turn, you can soul blast 1 and choose a grade 1 card from your drop zone color to the same column as this unit. So it gives you a booster for this card. So that's why it's really good. Second ability is on stride. Whenever you stride, you can counterblast 1. Choose top 3 to put in drop. Put the top 3 to the drop zone, and you could call one that has hollow ability and plus 3. So with this stride ability, you are not allowed to call the original Nightrose, but this is good against let's say Narcomi, since they control your drop zone really heavy, so you won't really have unit. But with this card, you get unit to the drop zone by your own stride skill. But the downside about this card is that you deck out so fast, since every time you stride, you use the stride ability. That's 3 card gone. And with this deck, you mill a lot as well. So that's why this card, the downside is deck out really fast. But either way, both is really good since it's all Nightrose. Then moving on to grade 2, we play 3 Nigro Lazy. Nigro Lazy is really good since has hollow ability and also GB1 with a counterblast 1, soul boss 1. When placed on rare, you with a Vanguard of Nightrose, you could choose up to 1 grade 2 or less card that's not named itself, and from drop zone to call it to R, and until the end of the turn, this unit gains 2k, so it's an 11k attacker. And when it put into the drop zone due to the effect of a hollow ability, which itself, you could counter charge 1 and soul charge 1. So this card, basically by calling this, you use nothing, no cost, to call another unit and make an 11k attacker as well. That's why this card is really good. Then moving on, we play Mistress Shade. Mistress Shade is our new grade 2 for the deck. Is when this card retire from rare due to the effect of hollow ability, and with Vanguard Nightrose, you can put this to the bottom deck, which help you add more cards to the deck, so you don't deck out that fast. But one card doesn't really make a difference, and countercharge one. It helps you to countercharge since this deck do counterblast a lot. So the countercharge is really nice. Second ability is with this card attacks with Nightrose Vanguard. It gains 2k for each hollowed unit until the end of battle. So it's a small powerhouse as well. So if you have a full board, you usually have a whole board of hollow. So this unit gains with including Vanguard, that's 5 total. So this unit gains 10k. So it's a 90k attacker. That's why it's really good and allows you to countercharge and add 1 card to the deck at the end of the turn, since it's gonna be gone with hollow ability. Then moving on, we play 3 of our Nightrose Hook, I believe. It's a powerhouse of the deck since it gains 7k, so which makes itself 16k attacker with hollow. So that's why it's really good. With also other power added to the unit, it's a really good powerhouse. That's why you run 3. Then moving on, we play 2 Skeleton Canyon. Canyon is a retire and draw. So when this is called to the rear from drop zone, you could counterblast 1 and choose a 1 rear guard to retire from your opponent's board. And if this unit is hollow, you could draw a card, which you always hollow your unit. So you could get a maximum skill off. Then we play 1 copy of Night Serpent. Serpent is a card that helps you to gain soul and help you to countercharge. It's only a 1 card since you don't. It's a tech. You don't really need it often. You could call it from the drop zone anyway. So 1 is good enough to help you countercharge. Plus, if you soul charge too much, you're gonna deck out. That's why running 1 is good. Then moving on to grade 1, we play 4 PG. Brand new PG that allows you to return back to hand with the skill of first skill to drop a card to nullify the attack. Second ability GB2, you could soul blast 1, choose a card from your hand and discard it, and choose another Seawall Banshee from your drop zone to put to the bottom of the deck. When this hollow unit is retired, if you have a Vanguard with Nightrose's name, you may pay the cost and return it to the hand. So what you need to do is have at least 2 in the drop zone and call 1 of them out and have it hollow. So this way you can return 1 back to the hand. Other than that, it's just a perfect card. Then we play 4 Strike Enabler. You play 4 since it's a strike based deck, plus you cycle a lot of cards to the drop zone, so you might lose your green 3, so 4 is really nice to help you strike, and also you can help you to search original Nightrose if you want. Then moving on, we play 2 Necrobone. Necrobone is a GB1 booster, and at the end of the turn that this unit boosts a rear guard, if you have a Nightrose Vanguard, you could pay a counterblast 1, and if you do, retire the unit that was boosted during the battle and choose 1 card from with hollow ability, call it to R. So you give you extra attack since by boosting with this unit, you could retire the unit in the front, and after retiring it, you could call another unit back out. So give you an extra attack. So you could do this and this as a call-up and attack for 15, or you could have power added, then use the skill to retire this and call any one of these to give you extra attack. Then moving on, we play 2 Bait the Ghosty. Skill is GB1. When this plays on R from your drop zone, it gains 2k, so it's a 9k booster or attacker. Second ability is put this to the bottom of the deck from your drop zone. When this unit is put into the drop zone from rear, during each battle phase, if you have a Vanguard with Nightrose, you will pay the cost, and if you do, you countercharge 1. It's also a countercharge for the deck. The deck, like I said, the deck do counterblast kind of heavy, so countercharge is really important. Then one last grade 1, we play 1 of our Banshee, which is Soul Blast 1. When this unit call from rear guard from the drop zone, you could have it pay the cost, and if you do, you draw a card. So this deck is a soul heavy deck and a counterblast heavy deck, but with cards like a counter charge, so the cost with counterblast is not that a lot, but the soul is really a problem. So you have to manage your skill with what you're gonna use. Then moving on to grade 0, we play one of our original starter that we played before. But now we play as in the deck since it helps you when you mill it out. You can have it in the drop zone ready. Our skill is hollowed when this unit retired. With hollow in its state, you could counter charge 2. So with one starter, you counter charge 2. It's pretty good, and you could cycle it every single turn. Then moving on to triggers, we play 8 crit, 4 of our Nightrose crit, and 4 Banshee. Nightrose crit is when Vanguard with Nightrose in the name attacks, you could put into soul to draw 1 and +5. Banshee is put into the soul during your turn. Like, it's still your main phase, you can't use it during your battle phase. And soul charges to draw a card. So it helps you to gain soul, and it allows you to have an extra card in your hand. Then we play 4 stand. Really good stand. Has ghosting in its name since some of the cards do need ghosty. Skill is GB1. When this unit plays on R from the drop zone, you could choose a unit and that unit gains 10k. And when this card retires, if it's in a hollow state, you may return it back to the deck and shuffle. So which when you call it from the drop zone, you guarantee have a hollow. That's why it's really good. And that 10k is really nice. Then moving on, we play 4 heal trigger. Everyone know what it does to help you to use G-Guard and recover. Nothing much. Then moving on to the stride, we play our new one copy of Dragon, I believe that's the name. Skill is GB2, counterblast 2, choose a card from your hand to discard it, and choose it's the same number of cards in your drop zone as its number your guard. Call them to separate R, and for each unit with hollow ability that was called, your opponent choose one of their rear guard and retire them. If your opponent has no rear guard, you draw a card. So if you have a full board, which is 5 unit, you recall 5 unit, and 5 unit, those 5 unit has hollow ability, your opponent retire their whole board, and if they have only 4, you retire all 4 and you get to draw a card, which is pretty nice. It helps you to recover the cost that you use to discard. Then moving on, we play 2 Nightrose. Nightrose is still a good card since it's still a good attacker, which is GB2. When choose a face down of itself to flip it face up when this card attacks, you could counterblast 2 and choose 2 card from your drop zone, call them to separate row. You can call it in the same column because row is they're in different row anyway, so not a big problem. So that's why this card is good. It can give you another column or extra 2 attack, depends on how you call it. Then moving on, we play 4 of our new strike as well. Negro Singer, I believe. Songer. Skill is counterblast 1. Choose a face down card, same name as this unit, and choose a card from your hand, discard it. At the end of the battle that this unit attacks, you could pay the cost, and if you do, look at top 4 from the deck and choose 1 to put in the drop zone, rest to the back to the deck and shuffle. Then choose a card from your drop zone, color to rear, and that unit plus 5k. For each face-up card in your genome, so the more you have, the unit that's called out by this ability has more power. It's a powerhouse as well and help you to fill up your drop zone. So that's why it's good. Then moving on, we play 4 of our Knight from Set Knight as well. A skill is counterblast 1, soul boss 1. You could choose the face down of itself to flip it face up. And when this unit plays on Vanguard, you could pay the cost and then look at the top 5. No, choose up 5 cards from your soul and put them into your drop zone. Then choose the same number of cards from your drop zone as the number of cards that you put into the drop zone with this ability, and call it to separate R. And those unit gains 1,000 for each face-up G unit you have in the G zone. So it's a small powerhouse as well, and it could maximum call a full board as long as you have enough soul. Since to call a full board you need 6 card soul, and the deck kind of soul bass heavy. So that's why this card. Sometimes you only call 2 to 3 to give you a better board if your board is really bad. Then moving on, we play 1 Ghosty King. Ghosty King is first turn strike sometimes if you have a really bad drop zone. Since when this plays on Vanguard, you can search up your deck for 3 cards and put them into drop zone. Then shuffle your deck. If 2 or more cards with hollow ability were put into the drop zone, you could choose 1 normal unit with Ghosty in the name and call it to the rear guard circle from drop zones as same column as this unit, so it's behind the Vanguard. You could call our Strike Nibbler or bait the Ghosty. Either one of them is fine. That's why you run these. Then moving on, we play for G Guardian. We play 2 of our new one. Nightrose, I believe that's how you pronounce the name. Skill is Soul Bass 1 again. Like I said, the deck is Counter Bass heavy and Soul Bass heavy. When it's placed on Guardian Circle, if the number of cards in your drop zone is 5 or more, you could have it gain 5k. And if it's 10 or more, you can have it gain another 5k. If it's 15 or more, it gain another 5k. So with 15 or more, you gain a total of 15k shield, which become a 30k shield to help you to guard. That's just pretty good. So the more card you have in the drop zone, the better, the more power of the shield it has. Then we play 1 of our Nigro Lily. Skill is Counterbox 1. Choose 1 of your rear guard and retire it. When this plays on Guardian Circle, you can pay the cost. Choose 1 normal unit with Ghosty in the name, and from your drop zone, call it to open R. This unit gains 10k shield. So it helps you to call 1 of the Strike Nibbler or Bell. So that's why it's really good with a 25k shield as well. Then lastly, we play 1 copy of Fighter Collection 1, which its skill is put the top 2 cards from your deck into your drop zone to gain 5k shield. It's a 20k shield, help you to fill up your drop zone as well. So the more card you have in drop zone, the more power this deck will have, but too much will make your deck out, so you have to control the cost you use. So there you guys have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this deck, and I will see you guys next time.